going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. LeBron James picked up by Westbrook. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Gordon with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Not going down here. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. It was right there. Works it up top. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Danny Green here against Harden.
Come on, help, give me up.
To James. And Tucker with the rebound. Westbrook. To Harden. Beyond the arc for three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
It's James Harden once again. For three, James Harden. 3 for 4. Good start. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 25, Austin Rivers. And number 1, Elon Shumpert.
Shoot it!
Harden. Off the mark. Capella. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Danny Green. From long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Houston with the basketball. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Sizing up the defense. 8-second violation. It's going the other way.
For Los Angeles.
Oh, you wide open. Lock that down.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Seconds. It's going the other way. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 35, Kenneth Fareed. And number 14, Gerald Green.
Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. James, guarded by the former Dookie. LeBron James, 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rivers with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. LBJ has it. Probing the defense. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Pick it up.
1 minute remaining.
To P.J. Tucker. Fires the three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
P.J. Tucker pins it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Mike D'Antoni changing up his lineup.
Double. I gotta go. Go.
Tucker. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Westbrook, that won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
LeBron James, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. LeBron against the former MVP. To Caldwell Pope. James. Oh, that's how it's done.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. To Westbrook. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Westbrook across the timeline. Up by 3. Drives, but a shot won't go down. To Gerald Green. 4-3. Tough shot for Gerald Green. Off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive fight the defender's best intentions.
It's the free throw. Anthony Davis sends it away. LeBron James with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Westbrook, that one off the mark. It's no good. To Caldwell Pope. A big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Kyle Kuzma. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 14, Danny.
Up 5 seconds.
5-second violation. Houston.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. It's in the hands of James Harden. Lets it fly from long range, and he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And that's rebounded by Houston. Trying to cash in. It's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Harden. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Harden. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air. It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Clint Capella. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Danny Green. It's Capella who clears the rebound. Harden in possession. Down by 1. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Wow, that was vicious. Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Gordon with it. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Westbrook. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Anthony Davis. 4 out of 7.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Deep three at the buzzer. Goes down. A 3 at the buzzer. How about that end to the first half as they take the lead into the locker room. Time expires to end the first half with the Rockets in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. LeBron James with the rock. It goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Harden with it up top. Tie game, third quarter. To Westbrook. Harden. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gordon with it. Our score all even in this third quarter. Tough shot. Well defended. Passed it off. James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Kyle Kuzma. Turns and slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized.
And scores.
Shot, bro.
The assist from number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Lakers at the controls right now. Davis lobs it up. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Harden into the front court. His group now down 2. Going to launch beyond the arc. And James Harden knocks it down from 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
No good, and no foul. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And now Houston has the basketball. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
To P.J. Tucker. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. LeBron guarded by Russell Westbrook. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go. Deep left corner. Harden. Wide open look. Won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Anthony Davis with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Able to convert on both free throws. Russell Westbrook against Cousins. To P.J. Tucker. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Russ at the controls. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Quinn Cook against Harden. To James. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Harden. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Runner here won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
The follow won't go either. JaVale McGee to James. And finishes strong. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Westbrook. And McGee there for the rebound. Three quarters complete. The Rockets with the lead. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
James, that's off the side of the rim, short. Rivers into the front court. Up 5. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
James. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
It's James controlling the offense. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Iman Shumpert, defended by Cousins. To P.J. Tucker. Kyle Kuzma swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Lakers, number 14, Danny Green.
Harden shoots. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
To Westbrook. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. LeBron James rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And draws the foul.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To James. And scores. Strong take. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. To Capella. Tucker. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Caldwell Pope. For three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Count the basket inside. Los Angeles has the basketball. James buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
From the painted area, won't go down. The feed stolen away. Caldwell Pope cleans it up. Cousins to James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound taken down by Houston. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Here's a chance from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the finish off the nice step through. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. James. Message received. Well defended. To Rivers. Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To James. Cleans it up. And he'll go to the foul line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming, shooting 80% in this contest. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Anthony Davis tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Straight on 3. At the buzzer, it's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one.